Alright. I think I'm all good to start. I wrote what I needed to write, posted what I needed to post. There. I was not actually in the first when I got on the 14 today. I was in Hydaelyn looking at my book, which I only did one of yesterday, one part of yesterday. I have binding coil that I can do, final coil, which I might be able to do. No promises on that one. I can probably do these, that, any of these dungeons I'll easily be able to run. So this book looks like it'll be nice and easy to complete. I was about to deliver an armorer to Radiska's round, one of the locals whence the beast will fly. One of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies among the route to the imperative. Near enough is good enough for you. If near enough is good enough for you, then make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the armorer for departure at once. Thank you, sir. I should have a little sip of water. Radiska's round is to the north and west. You can take the round, or you can fly to it. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she'll give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the armorer, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Thank you, sir. Fly. Look at the armorer, he's cute. Do 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 do. Let's see. Oh, I flew a little past it. I was busy responding to friends and fellow members of the FC. Oh, you're delivering that armorer to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We've already have all the beasts we require here. It said this is to go to the Imperative to the west, so please see it to the handler on duty. Cecil Von Thew. Cecily Von Thew. Please, if you encounter any trouble along the path, return it here and I'll set you rightwise. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm going to head off. Grab that. See where the next one leads me. To the west? Perfect. I'm heading west as is. Alright. Do. Ah, the last armorer. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? That, per se. Yeah, so, that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Alright. What about northeast? I'll go for that first, actually. No, sir. I have all the ether currents accessible by Overworld in Lakeland now. It's crazy that we already have 3 of the 4 places unlocked, even though, like, technically Lakeland is the only one that you have access to fully right off the gate. But the other 2 you have are broken into 2 different spots, technically, but it's still very interesting. Because I feel like I'm going through this so much fast already, and I'm, like, intentionally taking my time, it feels like. So, it seems that rather than the Amuro delivering you, you delivered the Amuro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Let's open this one. Because that is an upgrade for your boy. I mean, not the most, like... Wait, die. Oops. Oh. I can either make it a black blade or a white blade. And I think I'll go with white. Yeah, that works. We won't have to do this for a little while, but nonetheless, I want to make sure that it's all work. I forgot to do something again before stream. It's fine. In readiness for the operation, the armorer will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we've sprinkled it in their food. All that remains is to feed them, a task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to the 4 beasts. Dismissed. I really wish I could do her accent. Captain. Make sure you do this, Captain. Like, the best that I can do. Are those all... Ooh, okay, we're gonna have lots of stuff to do. Oh, that's right, because this is the end of, like, us really focusing on Lakeland. I mean, what I can do is... is what? I'm on Oracle of Light, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until I do the dungeon, do that, and then do these quests, or finish off what I have here in Lakeland, and then go to you know, the other place. Quee, quee, quee. Donald happily devours the fodder. Yeah, so do my last few quests in Lakeland, which, is literally this one. So, about that. Bum, bum, bum. I need to sneeze so badly. Gwee? Gwee. The Amuro absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. Gwee, 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 gwee. The Amuro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out and accepts the fodder. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Gwee, 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 gwee. Gwee? I don't know what the sound I would make there, but I'm assuming the Amuro reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Oh, what I actually will do is I will go until we make our way into Ilmeg and get Hydaelyn, and then I will teleport back here, actually. I think that would work out better. The Amuro are fed. Yeah, more or less. Good. The rest have already been dosed. So we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of the preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Oh, that's the... I mean, you know what? I'm here. I'm here. I don't want to have to fly back and forth and everything. I'm going to be coming back over here anyways after stream to, you know, clear the map. But... damn it all. We can ill afford to lose another. Oh, there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his Amuro made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't very well abandon my post. Wee wee. Bloody beast, where do you think you are? Ah, it's too late, I suppose. But, wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, my friend, but... do you think you could follow that Amuro for us? The scaly brute might be our best chance at finding our man. And take this salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there. Too wounded to have made his way back. Sure. I think I should grab all of them at once, but no, I want to do them one story at a time. I always felt like overwhelmed doing them all at once because then I would kind of like lose sense of the story that's going on and hurtful. That reminds me, I need to take a new screenshot over here so I can make a new phone wallpaper for myself. The Amuro stares intently in the general direction of damp soul. Gwee, gwee. All right. My earbuds are off, correct? Yes, fantastic. I feel like today I'm a little bit more tossed into the stream than usual. I actually decided to give myself a proper breakfast today instead of just grabbing something to snack on before stream. So I feel a little bit out of rhythm. But we will see how this goes. The armorer's eyes wander. Eyes the wounded soldier with a gaze that could almost be described as concern. This must be the sentry who was separated from his mount.
Quee, quee.
The armorer eyes you with an expectant gaze. You sense it is hoping that you will tend to the man's wounds. Thank you, my friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me for sure, but however, did you know where to look? My mount led you to me. You don't say. I owe you an apology, little fellow. Here I thought you ran off in fear of my foe, but it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? And with that, I'd best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know that I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. I could walk back, or I can just spend a little bit of the pocket money they're going to be giving me for doing this task. Splish splash, take a bath. Hurry up and shower, stinky. Ah, there you are. I was hoping that you'd return soon. You returned so I could properly express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, as I would, that my man has safely returned to the Imperative. Those Amuro can be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this make a man appreciate what loyal companions they truly are. I'd say this one's earned himself some extra feed for dinner today. And the thing that's good about doing these is they are short. It helps warm me up for plot and reading and acting, even though I'm not quite good at it. You cannot say that I am a voice actor by any means. I'm just a man who does silly voices in front of a screen for people sometimes. Hold it right there, greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your senior without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another think coming. It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to mines at Radiska's Round. You're to take it to him, and to do with all speed. Yes, ma'am. Understood, my lady. One day I will do better at these voices and remember to actually do my vocal exercises before I start stream. Because I am very bad at doing that. To be fair, I'm good some days and I'm bad others. What I need to do is get myself back on a sleep schedule or get myself to wake up earlier no matter what. Get myself up at 11 every day. Eat. Prepare. Do some like vocal exercise, upper body exercise, stream, and eat. All that. I need to re-acquaint myself with doing this more frequently, because then I won't be starting streams late. I can start streams back up at 3, maybe even earlier some days. If I would like to do an early stream, I then can. Oh, he's up higher, isn't he? Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day? A supply order from Tiana at the Ostal Imperative. But why, pray tell? Are you delivering this and not one of her own men? That's what I'd like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course. But Tiana has a reputation of running roughshod over anyone she can. While I am loath to impose upon you further, if you'll be returning to the Imperative regardless, I was hoping I might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana has requested. I'm afraid the recent Sin Eater attacks have left us rather short-handed. It will take you just a short while to prepare the materials for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Not that there's much in the way of entertainment here. It is a military outpost after all. Perhaps you could converse with the soldiers. It'd be sure to rise their spirits. And you might just glean some useful information out of them. Oh, there's the stairs. We have 2 more days till FanFest, guys.
Hail there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's Round got its name? Wait, don't answer that. I've a mind to tell you anyway. Radiska was a guardsman in the early days, one of our best and bravest, as the records tell. They say he gave his life holding off a horde of Sin Eaters, just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here in this tower, and ever since it has been named in his honor. Makes a man proud to serve, I say.
That's honestly really sweet.
Oh,
it's a cat girl.
oh, stranger. We do not get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the Round? She's an odd one, as far as forts go, wouldn't you say? Truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what was left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts to serve us in our struggle against the Sin Eater. Seeing as how it stands as a major fault in the high road, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming from miles away and send out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kind of lonely all the way out here, but what can you do?
And one last. A traveler. You're not one to pick this place for a leisurely excursion, me. I can't think of 100 places I'd rather be. But since you were kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Radiska's Round was built on the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, the clarion call would ring out through Lakeland to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves as a purpose far more grim, to warn residents of Lakeland of Sin Eater attacks. Oh. Would that the day return when the ring again brings only joy, not fear.
I mean...
wouldn't people just associate the ringing for fear? Still? I mean, unless they can adapt quickly.
Ah, there you are, friend. Do my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. I'm pleased to inform you that the materials have been packed up and are ready for your delivery. Before that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your service.
A ring! Let me do that. Alright, so this isn't like an actual, like, story quest or anything, so I don't really want to read it. You know, side quest. But I could use the ring to give myself a little boost, my item level, because we know that I will probably not meet it again. My item level currently is 373. There you go, Tiana. Dun, 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 dun. 383. That is fantastic. What is it? 4. One of my biggest goals for this game is to one day, for not this game specifically, but for these streams, I guess. I mean, though it is in this game, is to like be a part of one of those biggest streaming groups of Final Fantasy players. Meet them, befriend them, be able to run raids with them. That sort of thing. Oh there. If you are not otherwise occupied at the moment, how's about you lend me a hand or two? I've got on me a repair duty, and what with the sorry shape in this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's simple task enough. Just take this pail of mortar, find a couple of spots where the wall's looking ragged, apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. With our ranks thinned as they are, we all need all the help we can get. Just give me 1 second, gotta mute up. All right. Yeah, that would be very fun. I want to be able to make also informative videos for Final Fantasy. Play some other games here and there. I was thinking on some weekends maybe I could do some Pokemon shiny hunting, but that might be for another time altogether. Boing. There are many things that I would like to be able to do on this channel, and I will get to them all in due time. Especially with, some of the, like, little, hey, this is my life kind of thing videos I want to make, and whatnot. But those will all be made in due time. That was a crit heal. I saw you hard at work there, friend. I rest easy tonight knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our wall are looking good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on a century ago, by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower shortages be damned. Of course, we couldn't do it without generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wall mender. I jest, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend. And be careful out there.
Free bird.
Okay. That's enough of that. Oh, that's right. I can fly.
Thank God I chose to fly. Oh my gosh.
And just like that, Lakeland is complete. Amarang, Calusia, Ilmeg, Raktika, and one that shall not be named. Oh, it is unknown. It is special. It is unlike anything we've ever seen before, and is maybe my favorite place in all of Final Fantasy XIV. Other than, like, staying at the Crystarium, because look at that beautiful... Oh, the moon behind it. Oh, I love it. Pardon me.
The operation is about to commence. Stand ready.
During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will not be affected. Proceed. Sync level is 395. Item level 375. So, I am good for the next dungeon. God, I actually realized I haven't tanked this dungeon yet.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium, I guess.
I actually really like that.
It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Meet the demon frog.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Again, if I had this outfit without the shoulders, I would love it so much more.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
I would actually wear this top all the time if it didn't have the shoulders.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Is there another top that's similar to this? I'll need to check that later. Also need to look at what this... actually, wait. I can do... Starium... Crystarium Tabard. Has nothing similar to it, sadly. Maybe in dawntrail. Maybe in a little DT we can get this cool top. The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow.
For the Crystarium!
There you are, little. Mayhap you could lend us a hand. See, like, why do you get it cool? Reinforcements. We need reinforcements. Theme. Like, look at how nice that top is. I would look amazing without these shoulder pads. Images of blood. Dun, 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 dun.
On guard!
Yuma may boast the world's largest army. But woman for woman, we are no less mighty. Loser sleep. Snog, me. Get rid of this healer.
Leave this to me! Now!
Let me take care of this guy, because apparently he wants the smoke.
Let's give them a show!
Aha, you turned your back on them, buddy. And now you have to face me. If you can stand, you can fight. Push them back. There are still more standing now with light. But we press on regardless. The longer we take, the harder the task becomes.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. Little with me. Yes, ma'am. I thought I'd use that at a better time than I did, and that they would actually keep moving forward. The way is relatively clear. Good. With my helmet on, I look kind of funny. Yeah, this helmet is not for me. Wide awake. Resistance effects from the dream powder has been granted by an unpleasant yet effective serum. Quickly, free her.
Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium?
Correct, we are. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specification as Thancred's. Be ready to use them.
Understood. Please, lead the way.
She's like, your eyes. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. Yes, ma'am.
Are they troubled because of me? I'm so sorry.
Save your apologies until after we escaped. Or do I have to go the other way? Yep. Schlurp, snort. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? Oh, this will not end well. Brazen thieves. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. You will return to Eorzea.
No, I won't go back to that cell.
It's for your own protection. Is it, though? Pathetic. Are you alright?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I'm fine. I just can't move.
You cannot maintain the onslaught further. Be prepared to run.
Vanity!
You will do no such thing.
Be gone!
Now it is just you and me. And your dragon. Fucking cheater. You're made of thinner stuff than the rest. But will it be enough? Ukumat, do my bidding. I think he's regaining health for some reason. It seems you're no ordinary soldier. I'll take that actually, because I can just do this.
Why do you persist in this folly?
You are persistent, that I will allow. That did 5k. If you measure now, the game is up.
It's over!
Is it though? Yep, okay. Know your folly. It's crazy because I'm, you know, regaining health at a good pace still, brother.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
What if we just kill Valkyrie once we get there? Oh,
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
potentially, yeah.
And what if I am? What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Angels bathe in their wages of blood. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba ba da.
Break! Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
You really want to lose, huh?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Baby boy.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Eorzea from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Eorzea has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Eorzea's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Eorzea will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Eorzea. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
Bet.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking? You. The hero from another world.
Oh, me?
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Don't be mean.
I'm sorry. Thank
You're
you for
just
saving me.
baby.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now. Put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I'm not... I can't. Ugh, why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
There we go. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, I know how to read. It is home to the Fey folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into the domain. But, by way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere else that you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. As it stands, we cannot hope to find a way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I can make of their voices, the creatures want to play with us. If any case, they should permit us to find the village. Lidhalaran. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion the path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and should I mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds, and our mission. You may consider her an ally. I like that Parmesan cheese spider over there just, vibing. A walking pineapple. It's actually a wicker basket. Never mind. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Bing bing bong. Bing. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, the games have already begun, in which case... So, there's a variety of plant native to these parts, with a distinctive frilled tip. Looking Grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls you, under no circumstance should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. There's a scrub, find nothing, resembling suddenly a voice rings out.
Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Oh, you don't have a name? How very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Hee hee hee.
Probably that one over there, but might as well just get all our responses that we can. There's a script, find nothing resembling the looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out.
What's that you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. Such a rude child, and too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. Oh, Faol. Oh, hey.
I could do a Scottish/Irish impression better. And I would have Faol and the other fairies' voices down nonetheless. And suddenly a voice rings out. You find the looking grass, and a voice rings out.
Oh, a visitor. Where are you from, pray tell? Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. What brings you here?
Stone deaf, how boring.
Still picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Stay a while, stay forever.
How it begins to feel heavy. God, the walk is so much slower too. Oh, we need to put our eye mask on now. That's how we get the phase to not hurt us. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. I can assume from your presence you managed to find us some looking grass. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus, as armed, we should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility. And seeing them is the first step with dealing with them. Come. Let's gather everyone around and put Eorzeia's little trick to good use.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
I found you. Your game is over. Bong, 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 bong.
No, we're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Eorzea.
Ooh, that rhymed.
Oh yes, Eorzea, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
That sounds pretty good for him.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
Nope.
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2. Or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Eorzea, Pixie's honor.
Pixies don't have honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
But I'm the only one who doesn't have a help. Alright, let's see. Alright, I got that top. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't really fit. Oh, but this. If I dye it white, it sort of goes with it, but this vibe looks better. Hot Looms. Oh, look at me, I have a task for you. Lidhalaran is our most beloved village, and we want to always look lovely, and it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblooms. So here are some Everbloom seeds, take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Sure. 395, 400. So we're getting close. We have an upgraded weapon. We have an upgraded ring. Only thing that's not... Nope, okay. It's just our basically level 73 onward from what Claire said yesterday. Because 72 was 395, 70 is 355 times, or 400. So next one should be like 405, 415, 410-ish. Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make I'll make pretty curtains out of them. Oh, that's right. These are just like the quick sprees. This one should all be relatively fast, considering they're all just like little fetch quests that they want you to do. Oh, I need to go up for that one. Oh, damn. Boing. Boing. That didn't hurt. Dun 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 dun. Ba da da ba da ba ba. Ba ba. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here, great big bustling called Vobert or Bovert or some such. But the Sin Eaters came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've been given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? I mean, at least they're making do, right? Alright, that's one done. Then we'll go do Islala, and then we'll do Ol Sigunsby.
You're done with sowing the seeds, thank you. They shall help let Halloran live up to its name, which means flower house. In any case, you weren't aware. You weren't always here, you know. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned altogether. With our fellow Fae folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring is our home, and it could be yours too forever and ever and ever.
Oh, thank you. Oh, here.
Yeah, I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit, a little fruit will set me alright. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a little hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens.
Alright, where's our first ether shard? Ether northeast still, so probably towards where this is taking us. $200 north, yeah. It should be on the water's edge, or on one of the houses in the water, I believe. A bug comes tumbling down with the fruits. But does 4193? I saw it say. I really love that for upheaval, the warrior religion just says, screw it, using my fist. Then I can do a little teleport back. Yeah, 37, 42, something like that. I don't know. 31. Obviously using FFxiv or what's it called later? Inner Chaos is better because it's a single target.
There it is.
Swim, 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 swim. Look at this pretty water.
So pretty, so light.
And by that I mean, like, quite literally, you can see right through it. It was very, like, clear. Clear, I guess, is the better word for it. We get to see my frog boy soon. Not right now, but soon. I like how the lights look like our, like, what are they called? Oh, I guess I don't have it unlocked at all yet. The sprites. The, Ramu worshippers.
I'm so hungry. Did you find the fruit?
Oh, they're figs. I love figs. They're so tasty.
Oh, thank you ever so much. You saved me. You saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. You've done me a great service, mortal. If there is one thing we pixies are serious about, it's about having fun. Dull and painful things, hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both. So we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say.
So we're doing about 9 quests today, plus 3, which is 12, plus 1, which is 13, plus a dungeon, which is like a mission on its own sometimes. I mean, in technicality.
Mortal, mortal, hear me plea. Our precious children are thirsty. I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leafmen. You see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, so that our children have a good drenching. Oh, and be warned, the Foth make home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care.
And technically, this is when it would actually just bring you to doing them. This is what... Oh, actually, this is the last one you're supposed to do. I actually did them unintentionally in the order that it shows on the thing. On the website. I guess that's not technically the actual order you have to, but that's always how I interpret it. Domovoy. How do you do, big boy? Domovi, perhaps. My frogs. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Undyne. Just because I don't play Undertale doesn't mean you have to kill me. Leafman. You've given water to our children. Thank you very much. They're all very dear to us. They wander into Ilmeg and as stray mortals, but
We grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we hoped. It's never too late, of course. That's scary.
Do 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 do. How goes it, little?
Well.
So a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Thus, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name.
How long are we supposed to keep at this?
They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is the same, a little. I doubt they have any interest of releasing us in the near future.
Rianje once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of the previous lives, they desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to as a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us between such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by will of its owner or means by certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, dearest brother. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems we have need at last one among them to sympathize with us. In course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Feyuul. What? You knew of a pixie from before? Not only are you acquainted, but you have entered into a pact. You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope that this will offer us a way out. Without further delay then, summon this Feyuul, if you please. Feyuul into your chat. Let me just see this guy. Oh, right. I need to be in a certain spot. Oops. The voice rings out in your mind. So my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may as well lock me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Is that the idea of a fervent call? A sodden log could do off with more than a fire. Could do with it more, a sodden log could do it with more fire. Okay, this is the good one. Oh. Loveliest of branches. Please grant me your succor. Oh, loveliest of branches.
You're late! Late!
I love her so much.
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
I'm sorry. Can I give you, like, a leaf?
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
You're still a child.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
Reminds me of my childhood. I love them. Those are my kids.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you.
Stay angry at you?
Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't Theo, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others?
I need me a lady
Sure, we
like
can keep
Feywall.
them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village. There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
She's a redhead. She's very feisty, you can see.
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Eorzea?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
Promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
One of the prettiest locations. Ah, look at it.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Eorzea?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
So angry. Alright. I shall be AFK for a moment. I want to do this. Just a simple little... Alright. Be AFK for a moment. I'll be right back. Alright. Now, again, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, so we shall be resetting the game soon. For Alfino and Alice's sake, let us be quick. It should be a shame to return only to find them that they had been made to play one game too many. Now then, the place we seek is an abandoned manor of a nobleman and a scholar, the Booksman's Shelves it's called, after a fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend. I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. Alright, where is my next Ethan kept? Northeast. Oh, that's right. There's one, like, on the bridge.
unto the truth. So that means we have 2 more before our dungeon. Courts and cooperation and keys to the castle. And if I get this done in nearly half an hour, we have quite a lot more that we can do today. Because then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until the trial. Which either that'll be today or Monday. Either way, should be fun, nonetheless. I just got a notification. Alright. Here we are, at long last. I give you Rianje's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. Not one, but 3 of our members this expansion had. Job swapped. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Urianje, are you in?
Wah, wah. Yes, he is.
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon. Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But...
The grown-ups are talking, child.
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
All but Ishtola.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful Ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time.
Yard,
mile.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning.
No Rocker's reach.
Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
I wonder how that would look if you were a Hrothgar, Rugadine, or a Lala.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
The elements.
Not of the elements. Something to do with magic or what, the other?
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the First had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
Now it's when we get into the good parts of the story.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the First is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
"'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the First to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the First were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
we would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Eorzea, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Alright. Alright, time for a quick reset. Because 9.5 minutes until we are out of this first 2 hours, and you know, I would quite like it if my game didn't start giving me audio issues. So, what we do is we restart. Also did some clearing up of my my desktop, right? And now I only have the games that I frequently play. Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Lethal Company, Sea of Thieves, 7 Days to Die. Or that I am planning on playing frequently. I mean, to be fair, out of all those, I play 2, maybe 3 frequently. Final Fantasy, Lethal Company, and maybe Fortnite. Though for Elden Ring, I do have mod downloaded now. And it is Convergence. And I really want to play some Convergence. So I might do that off stream tonight. Depends. Money. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there's a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance?
Did you take up astrology?
Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, and I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provideth me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself, let us speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Ligaia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please the palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, little, I bid thee obtain that which please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wing, the hawker. I shall lend thee a reciprocal, within which thou mayest capture the weakened specimen. Yes, sir. Oh, I got 2 to do now. Ooh, I got 2 to do now. So 1, 2. Use a Charlian box to capture the weakened hawker. A Charlian box? Wait a second. It's probably something that he knew how to build from Charlian, and it's a thing that they made back. That's a big boy over there. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? A truly magnificent set of wing, I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colours. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine else, ease meanwhile. I know how to read sometimes, but I'm usually illiterate as shit. Or dyslexic as shit, I should say.
"'Tis done. The Pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
See, I want to be able to mimic voices. I would be so happy if I had that ability. Ooh, that's white Eorzea.
White Eorzea, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You're already in.
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
So tough love, Papa.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Aww. I love him. He's a good dad.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really?
It's like,
may I?
I can take books from the library.
Of course, my dear.
Just grabs all
Yet
manga.
have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
It's like, got it. Grabs several encyclopedia-sized books. The biggest tomes she can find. 7 of them, to be exact.
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's.
Minfi's got a point.
You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it.
Yep.
I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
How do you want this to end, Thancred?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Aw. That book is
That is
giant
well.
compared to you, kid.
Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn. Hydaelyn. I'm not choking on air. Only losers do that. I'm not a loser, I'm a winner. Hydaelyn, Hydaelyn. Their wages of blood. Dun, 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 dun. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more that I had the ability to unlock. But it was gonna give me more, not just, you know, that portion. So I'll just wait till I can fly everywhere. We were expecting you. We weren't expecting you back all so soon. We had scarcely begun to play with the twins. I said your gifts were truly wonderful, let me tell you. The milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day. And the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Money.
Making a collection.
Ba 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 ba. Ah, it's a different kind of 500, huh? These are Allegan, and that's Nightworld Silver. 11 off of hitting max again on there. Key to the castle, key to the castle. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coin like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps?
We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire to enter the Gaia.
What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that's what you want, then who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others.
You've clearly been busy, Eorzea.
Would you be as kind to tell us what we've missed? And that's what he sounds like.
So, that was the purpose of these gifts.
Is there anything you can tell us about the Light Warden?
Aye, my lady, by circumstance most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler.
Is our king and ruler Titania? King and ruler.
It was not always so, of course.
Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turned them all into a new Light Warden. Now their king in only name, not remains of the wise, and just the ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magics for breaking the seal we divided into 4, and wove into each a different relic, to keep apart until the right time was right. This dress is one of them. It's been our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you.
Are you sure?
Of course, it's, custom demands it. Though, you're most certainly going to your deaths. We thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown with the Foth, the stone scepter with the Numo, and the crystal shoes with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all.
The fact thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hide to the lake, there to claim the shell of the crown of the Foth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer.
Yes, sir. Will do. Area is so pretty, and soon they shall be accepted to night again.
You always got to hop around a little bit. Hop, 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 hop. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. An entreaty.
Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Farth are water spirits, perhaps we should take a search into the lake?
Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt.
We all know Thancred swims like an eel. What about you, Minfilia?
I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me.
Excellent. What about you, Eorzea? Not sure I've ever asked. I'm an Olympic level swimmer.
Rather than swim, mayhap, I would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic.
You too, Eorzea. That you should be a kindred spirit.
Oh, you're not my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together, we shall conquer the waves.
Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have us an entreaty? You say, an entreaty for mortals, what a treat!
Aye. My comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people.
Oh, is that all? Of course, of course. You may have it, you shall have it. You shall...
Because they're underwater, so you gotta do like the little bubble voice.
Just like that. What do you want from us?
Oh, no need to be suspicious.
The crown is simply
doesn't mean much to us, is all. I don't think I can actually do that voice properly.
As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we are Farth. It's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom having mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, a Donmeg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes. So it should. We are the one with the water, a home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and give us, and we will give you the crown.
There we go, I can read. Alright, these are upgrades now. Item level sync 375. Item level sync 370. 13 minutes. Well, we got stuff to do in the meantime. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to make a little video of so everyone's been like posting like my bingo guesses for FanFest, and I just kind of want to look over all of them and what I think is accurate and what isn't. So I might work on that tonight and then post it tomorrow, or work on it tomorrow and post it tomorrow. We'll figure that out.
Help me, I beg of you. My friend has gone to Fizzolaran, A place we were told we must never set foot in. I thought about giving chase, but I'm scared I'll run into that thing. But you're a big, brave woman. You're not scared of such things, are you? So please find and bring back my friend. Ken Gruff is his name. And if you hurry, you might catch them before they get to Fizzle Run.
Sure. Actually, I was looking at, let's see, the Shadowbringers dungeon list. Because my friend mentioned a dungeon that I haven't done in years. I actually might not have done it at all, if I'm thinking right. But, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all 6 MSQ dungeons are done through... Basically, all the dungeons you get before the end of the expansion are done through MSQ. The other ones are all done through... actually, there's only 2 done off MSQs, and then the rest are post-MSQ. The twinning and another, which is very interesting.
Right. Aren't you one of Rionji's friends? Have you business with me? Lad Ken is worried. Well, that's all and well and good, but when someone tells me they're not to do something, it only makes me want to do it more. No one can stop me.
Heedless of your warning, Ken Goof continues on the direction of Fizzle-Around. If you find them again, perhaps you can still convince them to turn back.
I'm gonna go on this now.
Clip, clip, clap, clip, clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clip, clap, clip, clip, clap.
Oh, that's right, the scary thing is just a little, like, puppy, right? A little baby.
Right. Oh. Aww. Ah. I wasn't paying attention to what I had to do. Ken Goof. Do. I don't know how to make a squeal sound.
Oh, it's a little puppy. Little baby, little puppy. Squeak, squeak.
Through your beaver speak is a little bit rusty. The creature apparently wants milk. However, you see no sign of Kengif. You resign yourself to bearing the bad news back to Lad Ken. Now it says only 5 minutes, but it was 13 before. How did we go back in time? Let's hope there's some good drops from this dungeon as well.
You're back. Where's Kengruff? Please tell me Kengruff is alright. Oh.
against your warning. They went to Fizzleran, where you found only a strange animal. And the tales were true. Oh, Kengriff, why didn't you listen? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't assume the worst yet. Maybe there's still hope. I just need to stay calm and think things through.
Where beavers cry. Boing. Where are they? They're there. What do I have for Ilmeg so far? So 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 2 and 3 left over. Is that how I spell it? And one. Dun 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 dun.
Let's talk that interesting mortals have come to Ilmeg. Little frog or something such. It's you, isn't it? You even think to deny it. I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me. God, my dog scared the shit out of me barking downstairs. Oh my god. And that would be really fun. But it sounds like the door's opening, so someone's home, and that's why she's barking, because she's like, excitement, people, friends, playmates, food. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become a darling of Little Iran, but everyone is so caught up with the flower smelling, with their mischief making, you don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, but so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular?
Strongest pixie of them all. I'm a warrior, so I gotta be like Oonga Boonga, right?
The strongest? You mean I should fight monsters and things? Good heavens, no. We're supposed to be adorable, not savages. I want to stand out through, but not by doing that. Oh, I have it. Rather than try to impress what I do, I can impress with what I know. I just need to read lots of books. Just so happens there's lots of books in Urianji's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you coming too. I can't read the strange mortal writings, so I need you to do it for me.
Sure. Nice.
Bum 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 ba dun 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 dun.
Let's see. Astoria Crimsley. Ah. So, we now have Mezzy, our very kind FC leader, going to join. I'm just going to wait a moment before I queue for it again. Might as well grab this one while I'm at it. There we go. So this one brings me to Urianje's lab, or Bookman's shelves, and then also gives me delightful decorations. So I have to do that one as well anyways. So we can grab these both at the same time. And hope that it all goes for the best. Oh, she's Astrologian at the moment. Oh, thank you. I'm able to do about X on Omega. Good. Boing. Oh, that's not his home. Also, am I all good to... I just want to make sure that I can keywords before I start doing anything. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, let's see. Yep. Just needed a healer. Just needed a healer for it. It's all it ever is, isn't it?
Z.
Oh, I'm a little out of fashion here, apparently. Everyone else is a healer, or everyone else is a cat, while I am just a healer. I'm a Hume, as you can see. I feel like I'm missing the ears and the tail. Want to get rid of this boy first. Stop attacking my friend, you stupid. This is my first dungeon of the day as well. I didn't get on in time for anything else. So... I have slight faith on Warrior, and I trust Messi as a healer. I'm also just not gonna pull like over much. I haven't done this dungeon in a while once again, so
Oh, this dungeon? Yup. This is like the few times I'm like, alright, I can pull this one area and then literally nothing else in this dungeon is safe. And that's it for big holes. The only thing I'm really happy about is I'm on warrior for this as well, right? So I have like my backup heals as well in case things get just a little extra sketchy. If I tried this dungeon with NPCs, oh god. I can't even think about doing that. It scares me, truly. See, we can pull from here now to these little lads. You only can't pull more than one group because you gotta do AoE. Yup. It's too risky playing with NPCs, sadly. Though, it does help on certain things. Like on places that don't have really good queues. You can just do that. But still, you probably would rather have actual people. Okay, so we have a samurai, we have a bard, and we have our astrologian. Which I haven't seen if these guys have adventure plates. No adventure plates. It's an adventure plate. Oh, they're going through Endwalker? Essentially? The idea of raiding with NPC characters. Oh god, that scares me. I guess I finally arrived. Dun 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 proud angels bathed in red is the blood. How you doing by the way today, Danny boy? The road that we walk, the road in the blood, proud angels bathed in the blood. Bow, bow, wow, wow, wow. I just woke up from a nap at 11. Honestly, mood. Baller ass, like, I would, if I took naps, I'd probably do the same thing. But I go to bed at like 3 in the morning usually. But I'm doing pretty good today. I felt a little off at the beginning of stream. I still feel a little off, admittedly. But I'm good now. We've got some good progress done in MSQ today, which is very nice. I got splinked up. We did it super easily. One brings shadow, one brings us light. It's kind of cute, but
big.
I'm a little hungry now, actually. I stunned the wrong thing. It's fine. I'm a little hungry, I'm realizing now. And I don't know what I want for dinner. I might... Maybe some French fries. Maybe some chips. Maybe some rice. I can make a little stir fry, potentially. That could be fun. I really don't know what else I could make myself here. I might just have some cereal. Oh, hello, big boys. Honestly, did not remember these guys spawned in. I'll pop that as well.
Ah, need.
Bad, weird thing. I don't know what you are. Bear man? Barely a man? Haha, me. That's a very big self-win apparently, actually. Ah, shit. As you can see, I don't know if it's apparent, I'm a little bit of in a weirder mood today. I'm doing a lot more accents and shit. Swearing a little bit more as well, which I apologize for if anyone's not in for that. But, that's, you know, the way I go about it. I like sitting in their face. Being absolutely in the mouth of such creature is my favorite. That sounds weird. Earrings. Ooh. So it's the one thing I don't need, but I'll need on them. I got a 2. Wow. The needs are not doing me good today. Or yesterday. I've been rolling some really bad numbers recently. That doesn't work. I don't know why I tried doing it. but I shouldn't do it again. Keepa doo keepa da. Oh. And not. I like how they see everyone else standing in those lines. I'm like, nope, not me. I wrote sand in lines, not stand in lines. See, I'm bad at spelling. Pop that. As they are not exactly paying attention as to what is happening. Alright. Need... I am not a caster. Not yet, at least. Not till I have level 90 summoner am I truly a caster. Because I actually like Summoner 90. Because it's fun. Because you get to big boys. Boys and girl. Maggie deserves a long day of rest. This way. Let me grab this weird Hans. Let's go, I got the earrings. Not really that I need them, but glamour. I'm really hoping for like a top or like anything clothing related. That's not Julie. A weapon would be amazing. You don't know if you can get a weapon. Oh, you can get weapons in here, actually. What am I saying? I've gotten the Reaper Scythe from here before. Dun, dun, dun. Blah blah blee blah blue blah blue. Dawn fast and dying. At least if I was still going to be hit by one, it would only be one, and not two. Sorry, friends, I do not have stuns ready. Oh wait, I never noticed, or I haven't looked at it yet. I want to see what Mezzi's astrolabe is. Not adventure plate. Void pass to the moonlit Moogle tome. Ooh. Oh, there's the Moogle. Speaking of Astros, astrolabe. Which I will not be playing as until dawntrail. Well, I mean, I'll have to Brog. I'll have to actually level up Astro to 90, but you know, I won't be playing it until then. All right, looks like we're all ready. Cloud is moving waves of blood. That'd be cool if he wasn't bad. Almost frog-like. I mean, he is just frog, but he's almost very frog-like. No, oops. Oh, this part. Awesome. I'm totally never unsure of myself when it comes to these. Ah, bright. Do do. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. Everyone's logging into the FC at once now. Fool's figure, weaving an illusion of an altered self. Well, it surely is disgusting. Bam, bam, bam.
Here we have a samurai, slicing and dicing.
Let me actually pop that really quick. Oh. How did I not notice? Alright. Pair of Fey Knuckles. So we got Monk and Astro stuff in here. Which is kind of sad because I actually don't remember what Fey Axe. Oh, it's not bad. Actually, I kind of like the Fey Axe. I give it to him. Let's try these on. Oh, those are actually kind of cool. But I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna pass. I gotta come. Gotta come, let's go. Gotta come, let's go. Look at the little eyes.
Well fought.
Well fought.
Bravo! Amazing! Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
No, I don't. Not in my nature to.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes. Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed. And pleasing to the eye, besides.
Hey, yo. My name is Little Frog, but I'm not here to, you know, be with a little frog.
I want to see more of her. Yes, yes! I could watch her forever.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glass, would you? You would hit a man with glass.
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes!
I should use my King Candy voice at a point for this.
One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us!
I discovered a new location.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that?
Moonstar got a
But in
room.
exchange, we will have you!
No. On second thought. How about no?
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Arbert.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
No, stuff in Ali's they can. Everyone else, well, that's another story.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath.
The Fwath?
It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Oh, don't I get a piece of something for completing the dungeon either way?
That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside.
I would like to be there.
All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did.
It'd be interesting if we were to somehow be able to go to the first before the light consumes all. Or almost all.
I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
This was out their idol shot, or their, their Ishgard. Boing, boing. Where's Alfie?
Going back in. Nay, my lady. Exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, a rest. Rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Little.
Hi, guys. I'm really underwater, remember?
Yeah, gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing, But I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's a crown, your majesty. The Foth kept that part of the bargain, at least. Thank you. while there are certain, while there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness.
Oh, thank goodness you're still here.
Let's go. I got 9 more quests in this level set.
Suluin, is there something? Wait, is something amiss?
That was Alfino talking.
A great mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they?
Rather the reverse, I fear. The Eomerlian army, I guess.
Meaning that we can play with them
As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. That who we suspect, we will require your aid.
Oh, if Alfino is coming, then Ali's able too. Can't have one without the other, you know.
Alright, just a reminder. We're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well. Then, see you afterwards, my friend. Alright. So. I'm gonna end stream here. But I am actually going to make my way over to Hydaelyn. For that is where I want to be when I do my book over the weekend. But Danny boy, thank you for popping in and chatting for a bit. Anyone who's been lurking or anything, thank you very much. Mezzy, very appreciative for helping me with that dungeon queue because it was hell. I'm gonna go have some food now. I fell. I'm gonna have some food now and I don't know, rest, level up a little bit. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I will be live next Monday. Today's Friday, right? Yes, I'll be live Monday. But I will have a video up Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, most likely. Or potentially for Saturday. Definitely for Sunday and Monday. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Have a good rest of your night. And bye-bye. If you're new, like and sub. As usual. And yeah, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.